Does being older make you a better gamer automatically? Well, I wanted to find out, so I actually booted up a game I haven't played in about 10 years. If you've played indie games, you've probably heard of a little game called Super Hexagon. It released, I think it was in 2012, and it was very popular at the time. I played a lot of it and got some high scores, but I haven't touched it in about 10 years. So I wanted to challenge myself and see how long it would take me to beat my high scores from 10 years ago in Super Hexagon. So let's boot it up and have a look. Okay, so we're playing Super Hexagon now. Just for complete transparency, this voiceover has been added in post because when you're playing Super Hexagon, you really need to be focusing on the gameplay. It's very fast-paced. It's kind of just purely reliant on your reactions. So here we've got my first playthrough of Super Hexagon in about 10 years, and you know, I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would be. I think the first time I ever played it, I probably lasted a few seconds. If you've not played Super Hexagon before, essentially this is the entire gameplay. You control a tiny little triangle, and you have to dodge the oncoming obstacles, and as you progress for longer, the obstacles get harder and harder, until you get to Hexagon difficulty, which is the very last stage. And you can see I'm almost at Hexagon now. A few more seconds. Here we go.
Hexagon.
And look, just like that, first playthrough we're at Hexagon, and I've just beaten my high score from 10 years ago. So I think age kind of does make you a better gamer, to an extent. There we go. So that was very well done. Beating my high score from 10 years ago on the first shot. We're going to go up each difficulty as well. So here's Hexagona. This one's a bit harder.
Game over.
Yeah, I suck. Okay. Got to get back in the mood. I think being in time with like the beat as well really helps with this game. It's got really great soundtrack by Chipsaw. I think they're the same composer who did VVVVVV. Another great kind of retro-styled indie game of this era. I think there we go, we got it. So second shot and I beat my high score again. So there we have it. That definitely proves that I've improved over the last 10 years as a gamer. But this one is a bit more of a challenge. This is very fast-paced. It's one of the harder difficulties. And you're about to see it's not quite as simple as I thought it would be. Trying to beat 20-year-old me at Super Hexagon. It's a bit interesting sort of traveling back in time and seeing what I was like as a gamer back then. Nope. There's a lot of failures. And, you know, I probably would have failed even more than this back when I originally played Super Hexagon. If you're curious about this game, I'm fairly sure you can still pick it up. I think it's only a few bucks. It is a classic. Like, a lot of people played Super Hexagon back when this launched. This was kind of in the early period of when indie games were really taking off. So, yeah, like I'm really having to restart a lot here. It does take a lot of focus. You would have seen my bird at the start of the video. She was actually sitting on me while I was playing this. You can probably hear her in the background of the microphone. Sorry about that. And yeah, when she's sitting on me, she likes to like nibble at my beard. And it is very distracting. Like, honestly, that adds a whole extra layer of difficulty to playing this game, which I really didn't need. So I would argue I'm actually an even better gamer now than I was back then, because I didn't have to deal with the distraction of a bird nibbling my neck. Okay, so I think we're actually starting to get more into the groove here. I'm pretty sure I get pretty close. This might be it. This might be it.
Game
No,
over.
that's not it.
Sim.
That's absolutely not it. This one? Just listen to that.
Game
Oh,
over.
oh,
Sim.
oh, we are not going very well. Yep. Here we go.
Excellent line.
Yeah. So it
Game
took
over.
me, I don't know. I think there was like 20 attempts, and now we're gonna try the hardest mode that I've unlocked and see how long this takes. Here we go.
Excellent
And look, I
line.
beat it on the first go.
Game over.
So I'm pretty sure that proves that age does make you a better gamer. So there we go. Play Super Hexagon. Give it a go. You'll love it.